welcome back to another episode of Deca Debrief. My name is Sam.
My name is Refical.
I am Talwar.
And I'm GHZD.
We have a Patreon. Special thanks to everyone who's donated on our Patreon so far for helping to keep our show alive. We have sponsors. We have Realm Slayers, A-Trappers Ideas Discord, Lost Halls Hideout, Sentry Cleanup Crew, and Marble Core Hunters. Now that our plugs are out of the way, let's dive into our episode. So, recently there has been the collapse of the Mad Peach servers. Originally, the Mad Peach servers consisted of LHC, Lost Halls, EDZ, Epic Dungeons, aka Miscellaneous Dungeons, and the Shatters. And then that got condensed into the Hub. As of a couple days ago, Mad Peach decided to delete everything, and now we have no servers after a couple years of the Mad Peach servers.
Blimey. I remember getting banned from one of those servers. It was a long time ago, all right? What happened was, because you know how you have to get like verified before you join? Because I had friends who were already verified in, I did one of those silly moves where I just basically crashed whilst I was under the process of getting verified. So technically I broke one of the rules. So they banned me. And like it was, I think from what the admin was saying at the time, it was more of like a power move because they didn't want to show favoritism because I was a YouTuber. But I'm all sorted with the admins now. We're all good pals, so it's all right. Good times.
I know nothing about them. Yeah.
Do you do many Lost Souls or Shadows?
Yeah, I spent pretty much the entirety of my Realm career on the Shatters, and that's how I started integrating myself into the community. I just spent a lot of time on Shatters, and then eventually EDZ and LHC. LHC only recently because I'm bad and didn't know how to do Lost Halls for the longest period of time, but now that it's all over, I don't know what to
do. I'm sure there'll be some more that'll come out. You could play the game, maybe.
So recently, there's been a preview for the Unity client. I assume both of you have seen it. What do you think about the Unity client currently in the works and the features that they've previewed so far?
Awesome. Just awesome. Everything's awesome. I was just so excited to get out of Flash, you know?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. They're going to have so much more freedom with what they can do. And they're going to fix all of the issues. Well, hopefully, we'll see. But the main issues that plague this and that make it not everyone's game, and we can recommend it to people. It can get bigger, maybe multi-platform, reach a bigger audience.
Oh, so exciting, man. And just the power they have with Unity compared to Flash is insane. I mean, frame rate issues are probably going to be a thing of the past. It's Realm. I mean, you wouldn't expect Realm to take too much of your processing power. It's just...
Yeah, I mean, look at it. Why is that lag?
Why?
Look at what I'm playing. It's not even full screen.
Exactly.
$1,200 isn't enough.
Yeah, exactly, right? Oh my God. I'm just...
Full Oryx dialogue.
Oh, goddamn. Don't hype me up, right?
Dude, the new music. The new music's my favorite part.
Is that going to be like the in-game theme?
I hope so.
I hope.
They're changing it?
It was good.
Yeah, it's a remix of the main one. I wonder if they're going to have it like the original one's the title theme, and then in-game is this.
Well, I hope they have different themes to, kind of promote different atmospheres in-game. That'd be awesome.
That's the goal.
There's so many possibilities that come with porting it to Unity, and honestly, I'm all down to support it in any way that I can.
Yeah, there's no date for it, right? They just have to have it by 2020. That's like
exactly. So the fact that is one of their basically deadlines, it's reassuring,
Feels good.
Yeah,
it does.
That's their final day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
it. I will definitely come back and play for a while. And I almost hate myself for wanting to get like the maximum tier reward because it just looks so awesome.
You can get the purple name for like fairly cheap.
It's not. Let's be real here. It's not really.
Okay, not fairly cheap. It's like 200 New Zealand dollars, but still.
That's like a week's pay.
Oh, geez. Whoa. What kind of job you got?
I got 2 jobs. I work at Nando's in like a local fish and chip shop.
Oh, that's cool. I like fish and chips.
Hell yeah, dude. It's a bit of a pain in the ass.
Go there next time I'm in Australia, which will be never.
Come on over.
No, with the Unity port, though, you can go there easy.
Easy peasy.
Just full screen and teleport.
Oh, yeah. That's how wide the borders are.
Just crosses the entire planet.
Imagine different world maps in the game. Like, it wasn't just all the same. Like, each portal was it looked different and was like, it had different stuff. Maybe different difficulty tiers.
Different events.
Unity is going to make this possible.
Like, what if there were multiple, like, bosses to the game. Like, there's Oryx, and then what if you fought like a really hard version of the Cube God for the end of another?
I thought you were
realm?
going to say like a harder version of Oryx. I'm like, is that already in the
Oryx 4.
What if you fought Oryx and then fought a harder version of Oryx after that?
Yeah, we're kind of touching on the Elder Realms concept.
Yeah, I mean, it's a possibility. They can do so much with Unity. I mean, sure, they can do probably the same kind of stuff in Flash, but I mean, Unity is just the way to go. It's the way to go, hands down. It'll also bring a lot more people to the game.
Yeah, I would hope so. That'll help everyone. Servers won't be as difficult to maintain.
I mean, anyone's just going to look and be like, why am I going to waste my time on a Flash game?
It's true. We're still playing a Flash game.
Yeah. What year is this?
I know.
2057?
2012.
Dollars.
2012.
15. Burger King foot.
Oh my God. Help me.
We've regressed. I can feel it receding.
I can feel the Ugandan knuckles coming back.
So, with the state of Realm of the Mad God and how events affect the game as a whole, what do you think about how every weekend there's a new event going on, usually just a chest for a dungeon?
Is that actually a thing? Like, I haven't really been playing for a while. I remember when they started doing chests quite frequently, but I didn't know they were doing it every single week.
Yes, every weekend there's a new chest event, usually for a dungeon.
That's pretty interesting. I like that concept. I mean, it gets people hyped for the weekend, and that's probably their peak hours, so it's rewarding those who want to play. I don't see anything bad with it, per se.
It's the cause for a lot of
Controversy.
Controversy. Little unsettled seats because they think that it makes the game more stale and...
If anything, it makes the game more interesting, I feel. Or at least it's just adding an extra new component.
I think it works well in theory, but not really practice, because as we've seen through the past 2 months, there's been a decline in the amount of players that are playing Realm of the Mad God. So it started out working for Month of the Mad God, where they had like all these events and stuff, and previously they kind of did that. They plucked events in like a little bit more frequently than they used to, and then they started doing it every weekend after Month of the Mad God. And they saw a decline in players after that, and it went farther past the usual like, oh, Month of the Mad God is over, and then their like concurrent players decrease a little bit, but it's become a lot more than that.
Yeah, I think it kind of creates this idea for players of, oh, I'll just wait for the next chest event.
So they don't play during the week?
It's so much easier to just sit in the left bridge and wait for a bunch of keys to pop. And then you end up not really playing because you're just in a big group. That's what I've noticed. Because I know whenever I was like the Deadwater Docks event, and I got a whole bunch of cutlasses and it was great. And then after that, it was like, I kind of wanted just more of that because I just wanted to get loot. And then playing in the actual realm was like, oh.
Yeah, it's kind of stale. Yeah, I guess that kind of actually makes sense.
I felt kind of spoiled, you know? Like I was getting so much. I mean, the prices.
Exactly.
I don't pay much attention to the market, but I know they're jacked. Like after the C-Depths event, man, I was like, who's selling that? Or rather, who's buying it?
It's less than death. Shit you not.
Yeah, it's like how does that happen, right? Yeah, so it's fun like for a month of the Mad God or even just a monthly event. Maybe like... Because it's hard whenever people just get together and just pop keys. That's great. But if that's all anyone's doing, now no one's in the realms. It creates an imbalance. There needs to be two sides of it. And it's hard, mainly because we have kind of a small player base.
Yeah, I think the chest events worked when it was for a specific, unique event. And then it gets everybody hyped. But if you consistently do it, I think exactly what you said is happening. Just people don't want to play during the weekdays because they just want to play when it's... profitable.
Yeah, that's like they feel like those are the days when it's most profitable. So why spend time on the other ones?
What's the point? Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I think this campaign event is good because you have to play in the realm to get the crystal shards and put into the campaign that way. So that at least gets people in there.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, exactly. Like I've been looking at the Unity Shard campaign. It's just been making me want to play so much.
Yeah.
Especially since you get them from events in the realm. There's like a huge incentive to actually close the realms now. Everything's going a little bit faster pace. It's quite enjoyable, I have to say. And especially the new Oryx 2 like phases. I hadn't played before and seen those phases, so it really threw me off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
When did those get added? Was that with the Unity thing or was that way before it?
Sorry, were we talking about O2?
Yeah, O2, the new faces and stuff.
That was for, I'm pretty sure Halloween, right?
Oh, wow. So it was a while ago.
Was that like Pumpkin Oryx? Whenever he came out, they added... That was... Oh, yeah, because they made... Did you know about the new ST Oryx set?
I did. Does that drop from 01? 02, sorry.
Is it 01 and 02?
I think it drops from O2.
Just 02?
Yeah, I think it is just
not
02.
Okay. Yeah, well, they
sword looks
remade
pretty
the set.
interesting. And they finally gave it, like, abilities unique to those items. I always found it strange that the Knight set was just basically retextured tops.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
So
that's
it is
a lot of
kinda
them,
nice.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see that. Now we just need a ST set for Ninja and Archer, and we'll be complete.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes!
No.
I don't like you. No, I do. It's a lie. We need it. I need it. I don't care how much I have to pay.
Ninjas is just, I mean, they give one to Assassin, they have to give one to Ninja. Guaranteed.
Correct.
Well, they need to give one for every class now. They've done
They
too
gave
many.
one to Samurai.
Well, it was
Why
new.
Samurai?
It was new.
Samurai's good.
Here we go. Half your name is it? I mean, your name is half of it. There we go.
Yeah.
Gross.
It's kind of like when they released Monkey King and then gave him an Arcana, like right off the bat. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure our audience will know that one.
no one will, but
I don't even think I know what that's about. What?
it's Dota.
I know it's Dota, and I honestly forgot what he even did. But anyway, Monkey King Bar.
Yeah, Monkey. I mean, the point of that being that when a company takes a game from a previous company, Kabam added Ninja, and they really liked it. This is the first time they've ever made their own class in Realm of the Mad God, and they're quite proud of it, so they wanted to add something to it. So they added an ST straight out the rafters.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I understand that.
Yeah, so it's not half bad ST. So it's a pretty good set. That's how it should be. Honestly, ST sets should be like the best because you have to wear all four for it to be good. So make it. Just make them really good. Like, honestly, I don't have any pieces of the Assassin set, and I really do because it makes Assassin a powerhouse. Don't be afraid to make him even more of a powerhouse.
Dagger's insane.
Yeah, honestly, you can nerf the dagger on its own, so it's not so broken for all dagger classes. And then whenever you wear all the pieces, now it's really
Then it
good.
becomes good. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a question that is tradition in Deca Debrief. We ask this to every guest. Are you gay?
Heck yeah, I'm not.
Bet.
Nah, I'm not.
I have to be the first to answer
Or am
because
I?
I'm the reason for this question.
Are you actually? Well, I'm gay for Hayes then. Easy.
Wait. Then
I mean, what? Who said that?
Please.
Oh, this is Carter all over again.
So I'll evolve this a little based on our earlier conversation. The original question was, what made Realm of the Mad God stale for you? But I know you just said that you were kind of itching to jump back in a little bit. So was Realm of the Mad God stale for you initially, before this whole Unity support campaign came out? And if so, why?
I mean, for the most part, Realm did become stale, just mostly because I wanted to focus on other things at the time, and I felt like Realm was kind of holding me back from a lot of stuff, whether that's in regards to my study or my other channel. I don't really know how to really describe it, because I've been playing Realm for almost 6 years now, and like, you got to have some sort of extreme passion and love to play a game for that long without stopping. So I wouldn't say it just like all of a sudden went completely stale, because I still love Realm. I mean, I've come back because of the Unity stuff now, and I saw Hayes' video on that. And now that I have finished my exams and I have graduated, it's just like, now I can focus on all of these things that I had to put on hold whilst I was in my studies. So I'm excited to see where it goes. I can't say for sure that I'm going to be coming back to my original YouTube schedule, because I doubt very much that will happen. But I do want to make more videos, you know? It's not something I just want to cut off, because I love it. I like editing videos. It's so fun. And I'm sure some people can tell that I like making the content itself. So yeah, no, it's just like, it's not stale. It's just the fact that I had to prioritize a lot of other things in my life for a while, but it's not so much of a problem anymore.
yeah, I mean that's the best answer you could give.
Next question. Where does your sense of humor come from?
Oh my, all right, so I have a quarrel with this question, because I think innately everybody doesn't think they're funny. And if you do think you're funny, then it's just like more of a god complex. I think. I mean,
Heck yeah.
Okay. No, but for real though, like I don't feel like I'm funny. I think I'm just reusing stale memes over and over again. I'm trying to think of like the next thing to do, but I just can't. I don't know, because once you edit a video for as long as I spend editing videos, and I'm sure Hayes can relate to this, you've watched the video over and over again throughout the process of editing, and every joke, everything in that video just becomes so mind-numbingly stale to you that you get no ability to kind of assume how other people might look at the video and interpret it. So all the jokes get watered down ridiculously, and you lose sight of how funny you might be. So it's really hard to gauge, especially when you spend so long actually editing videos. And to this day, I still don't feel like I'm funny. I don't know. It's a hard one to explain.
Yeah, I get you. I definitely understand. You edit for so long and you're like, maybe I should change this part.
Yeah, is this even worth it? But then like someone who watches it for the first time, it's just like the most amazing thing to them. And
you got to break. You got to break and then rewatch it and then.
Exactly.
And, you know, on the other hand, it can kind of work in your favor, because then if a joke is still funny, you know it's good.
You know it's good, yeah.
Yeah, so that can work, but yeah, it's like you got to realize it's me. I've been.
Exactly.
I heard that it's not a punchline anymore; it's a routine. I wrote this joke and performed it and have heard it.
Yeah, like I understand the joke. It's once you explain a joke, it's lost its funniness.
Yeah. So yeah, I get it.
When will you start making videos again?
I would say relatively soon, now that I've got a little bit of time, and hopefully I can sort it around my work schedule. But yeah, I definitely want to start editing videos again, for sure. For Realm, that is. I know I'm definitely going to be posting on Ruppy, because I'm actually working on a video for that at the moment. But yeah, no, it's definitely going to be relatively soon. I know in my update video that I posted about a month ago saying like where I've been and stuff, I did mention that I wanted to post some of the stuff that I've been holding onto for a while. Because intermittently, I've been playing Realm and I've been gathering footage. And I was playing throughout Month of the Mad God and I was getting all this good stuff, but I just never had the time to actually sit down and edit the video. So I would expect a video pretty soon. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, it'll be soon enough.
Quote him on it.
Yeah, no, please don't. Never give yourself a deadline, or else you'll say you're going to make a tomb guide in 2014.
But then again, if you set a deadline, it makes you accountable to like a huge amount of people and it really motivates you. Yeah, one of the best things I did, I feel, is taking a break from GHZD to work on the other channel for that month. And I said I was going to do daily video uploads. And the amount of effort I put into that, because I had made myself accountable to that specific rule to upload a video every single day for a month, it really pushed me. And I was editing and recording every day until like 4 a.m.
I remember that.
And it's what fundamentally changed my editing, like in every sense of the word. I don't know how to describe it, but it's amazing. Best experience I had, but also the most stressful thing I'd done.
You think you'll ever do a spree like that again, or?
Oh, I don't know, man. If I tried to do that with the types of videos I make now, I think I wouldn't be able to physically do it. Even if I was the most efficient person on the planet, I just literally can't. Because it takes me at least like a week now, minimum.
Probably for the best that you take your time with them.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I just like making videos. It's not really anything else other than that. I just like being able to do it.
That is ideal.
I think anybody who goes into YouTube seeking something other than just wanting to create usually finds themselves in a trap.
It's true. You can't expect like success right off the bat if that's your goal.
Exactly.
You gotta find a spot and enjoy it and relish in it.
You can have high hopes, but just enjoy your time on the platform.
Totally. Take it slow.
Some people do it for the money.
Well, that's because they may hit it big and they're like, whoa, I should keep doing this.
Yeah, exactly. I remember when I started Realm YouTube, I didn't even have like a thought in my mind that it could even remotely go anywhere because it was Realm of the Mad God. But so I was just making videos just like the spaz kid I was at the time. And now here I am. Somehow
Totally.
up there.
We're here.
Woo! Living the dream. Realm of the Mad God. Let's go.
Let's stack on top of that question. Do you ever plan on doing content that isn't Realm of the Mad God?
I already am. Well, I mean, not on my GHZD channel anyway. I did play Terraria once.
You think you'll reserve that?
Yeah. I mean, that's why I started the other channel, you know, because I was getting bored of making Realm videos over and over again. And I knew I could do all of this new stuff. But Realm, in and of itself, didn't allow me to do like motion tracking in 3D space and all this different compositing techniques that I knew. So I was just really keen to start working and improving my editing abilities, which is why I started the other channel, because it opened up those doors. So that's why I started it, but it's also given me the opportunity to find a new voice. And that was the scariest thing, I think. Starting a new channel, not being familiar with making that types of content, not being familiar with how to talk and how to act in front of a camera, because it's just something completely different from what I was used to. But that was fundamentally why I did it, I think.
That's perfect. I remember whenever that happened, you said you wanted to branch out and do your own thing, and it really worked out in your favor in pretty much every way because you were able to expose yourself to those new forms of editing. And look how it turned out. I mean, you wanted to learn it, and you did, and now that's how you edit. And now it's like, you know, top tier, and it's got all this stuff. You've got an enormous edge.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I don't know. It changed my content for sure, and the statistics don't lie when it says that it really did improve everything, really. I think up until the point that I had left for that month, I had never had a video go over 1,000 likes, and I was always just like confused about that because I was looking at like your channel and stuff. You had like 5 videos over 100,000 views, and then I was looking at mine, and I was just like, I'm also a big YouTuber, but I don't have that kind of same thing. So you're always comparing yourself to others. And I just wanted to find my own way, you know? And I did. And I'm very happy with that. And then I think I got my video to 2,000 likes, the first video that I posted after I came back. So it's insane. Ridiculous.
Yeah. People were wondering.
It's nice to get validation about like the efforts you've put behind stuff. Not that I'm obsessing over the numbers and stuff. It's just nice and reassuring to get that kind of response.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Found a way. I found a way.
If you open up your mind. Oh, I'm sorry. It's gonna take
some time.
To take some time.
Dude, I love Drake and Josh.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I was so sad when that meme passed so shortly.
I know. So good. I loved it.
Yeah, it was good. I went back and started watching it because of it.
I mean, I don't know what it was about. I think it was iCarly and Drake of Josh. Their like intro tunes are just so catchy. I loved it.
Dude, yeah.
The iCarly one, I was like, I don't remember it being this good. It's so catchy.
Yeah, it really is. It's so memorable.
It is.
It's a good feeling.
It brings back so much nostalgia.
Yeah.
Especially hearing that, because I watched iCarly like an obsessed fan.
Yeah, I saw every episode, I think.
Yeah, 100%.
Like as it came out, I was like,
I'm not
new
even
episode.
ashamed.
No, not at all. I was 11.
That shit was fire. Bloody Gibby. I think Gibby actually has a YouTube channel.
Yes,
What?
Sad World.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, everyone listening, look up Sad World. It's Gibby. He has a channel.
Gibby.
Oh my god, he has channel.
He was at E3 and he was making jokes. It's weird to hear these people like normal.
Holy shit.
Gibby. All right.
Especially when they get explicit.
It looks like he's going bald slightly, not going to lie.
Yeah, look at that comb over.
Bit of a
Yeah.
receding hairline.
Is that intentional or is that...
Dude, I don't know. It's like an iDubbbz in training.
Yeah. I mean, he's quite funny, not going to lie.
Hey, he's got a style for sure.
100%. The style being epilepsy by the looks of his thumbnail.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Have you seen this? It's just so distorted and glitchy.
Yeah, I gotta
That's
meet this man.
crazy.
Let's get him on the podcast. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
what are we
let's
doing?
Get him going.
Let's not beat around the bush.
Do you ever feel like there's this somewhat exposure of your personal life due to being a YouTuber? And does it ever bother you or affect your personal life?
I can't say it has directly affected my personal life. I think I've only been recognized like once, but other than that, it was, yeah, it doesn't feel intrusive in any way. Not going to lie. I mean, I live in Perth, Western Australia. It's ranked as one of the most isolated cities on the planet. So I don't think many people can, infiltrate my life in any sort of way. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't feel like I'm exposed. I feel like I'm too small of a YouTuber to even be able to answer that question in any meaningful way, because it is only Realm. I mean, I guess the exposure of my personal life on YouTube has affected the way I play the game, maybe, just because you get so much attention all the time. I don't know. It's different. But to answer the question, no, it doesn't really bother me or affect my real life in any way.
Do you have any tips for learning how to edit videos?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you could just do what I did, really. I was confused at what I really wanted to know, and editing is always that really daunting thing where the software will overwhelm you, like, fundamentally in every way. And every time you learn a new software, you just don't know where to start, really. So if I'm going to give any tips on learning how to edit videos, before you start trying to figure out how to do effects and all of this different stuff, learn how to navigate the software. That's probably the biggest tip I can give. If you know how to work your way around the software itself, you feel more comfortable with actually looking at video tutorials and following them. And then you can follow those tutorials. And then once you follow enough tutorials, you can then start to, mix them together and add your own little twist on them. And that's really what I did. I would watch, I think there's a YouTube channel called Justin Odisho, who is a Premiere Pro specialist, for lack of a better word. But he was definitely the guy who helped me out a heap during that month where I was just uploading daily, especially for Premiere Pro itself. But After Effects was one of those things that I then got onto after my month away. And that was probably the most intimidating thing, because I just didn't know how to do it at all. And it was very hard to find very good After Effects channels. I think if I look at my subscription feed, there was one guy called EC Abrams, and he was really good. Flatpak FX is also a very good one. School of Motion is a very good one. That was an awesome channel that helped me out a heap. It is. He knows his stuff, that's for sure. Especially when it comes to writing expressions for After Effects. If you don't know what that is, it's fine. But it's just like using code to make the effect a bit better. I don't really know how to describe it. But yeah, no, it's just one of those things. But yeah, learning your way around the software, learning how to navigate the software, learning how to troubleshoot things when they go wrong, that's a very important one as well. But other than that, just watch so much content, because you will learn vicariously through them. And even though it doesn't feel like you're learning if you're not putting it into practice, if you just consume a heap of media, your knowledge pool just drastically increases, and you learn through their experiences. And then when you are presented with a problem, you can just use that knowledge to help yourself out. So that's how I would approach learning to edit if I was to do it again. I definitely probably wasn't as efficient as I should have been or could have been, because I avoided After Effects for as long as I possibly could. But it's After Effects that really boosted my ability to create in the way that I wanted to. So that's probably the biggest tips I can give.
Wow, crazy.
I knew you used After Effects, because people kept telling me that you like only used Premiere, and then I said like, no, these are a lot of things that After Effects could do. Yeah,
I used to be a Premiere Pro diehard, but then when I moved to After Effects, it was just like night and day. Like, there's no way I'm going to use Premiere Pro for motion tracking anymore, or anything really. I'll use Premiere Pro to organize the files, and I'll just do most of my editing in After Effects every time.
He gets me. This guy gets me.
Yeah, no, After Effects is fundamentally the way to go.
Yeah, you see, I have so many people that I know that don't like After Effects. They don't touch on it at all and only use Premiere.
Yeah, I mean, Premiere Pro and After Effects are two different softwares. One's a compositor and one's just an editor. So there's two different ways you can interpret it. I mean, if you want to be a good editor, you can use Premiere Pro quite well. But After Effects is how you sell the effect, really. It's how you make it look good. I don't know how to really describe it. But just integrating all of your clips together in a very nice, cohesive way is definitely the way to go with After Effects. And it just makes sense. It's built for that exact purpose. Premiere Pro is more of a broad spectrum type of software.
Yeah, definitely. Also like the layout of After Effects timeline a little bit more.
I do as well. At first, it was really confusing, but with After Effects, once it clicks in your head, it makes so much more sense. And it's so much more efficient as well, especially with the hotkeys and everything.
You can also say goodbye to your RAM.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
It crashed 4 times on me in like one project just because it's like, oh yeah, I just used all 12 gigs that you have available for me. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a bit of a problem. But yeah, I save like an epileptic patient. Like every single edit I'll do is just Control S, Control S, Control S. Bit of a freak like that. But I think that's a good habit to get into.
It's a really good habit. Losing work sucks.
It does.
I did that with the first Deca Debrief video. I was working on an audio waveform to use for the audio, and then the project just crashed 30 minutes in, and I'm like, oh, starting over.
Well, that's great. Yeah. The amount of errors I've made over my years of YouTube is just ridiculous. The amount of videos I've had to redo and set up everything. Ugh, I don't know.
The amount of errors I've made over just a couple months of doing this podcast is embarrassing. Just embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed about your mistakes. It's how you learn, is how I found it anyway.
That is true.
This guy's
There's been
preaching.
instances where there's been instances where like my Focusrite has not worked and I haven't been able to integrate my mic into the computer properly, and I didn't even notice, and I'd record a whole video and spend hours, and then it's just like, oh, you didn't record the audio. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Also, I think there's a crow outside and it is crowing. I wonder if that's going to come out in the audio. Oh, well. Can you hear it?
I hope.
We can't hear it.
No.
Well, sorry, people listening, if you could.
Refuge's just like, I hope.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, it might come in on my end. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, next up, what other games do you play?
Well, I played Terraria, or I did play Terraria for the most part alongside Realm, but for the most part now, I don't really play any other games. I mean, for a gaming YouTuber, it sounds a bit strange, but I don't know. I kind of just only resonated with Realm itself, and I like spending my time editing rather than playing. So if I'm going to be spending my free time doing something else other than Realm, it'll be making videos for the most part for either channel. So that's what my time is consumed most by. But yeah, no, I don't really play any other games other than Terraria from time to time.
Why do you wear a San Francisco Giants hat?
Okay, so I think people are looking too much. It's that I just have a hat that I like wearing, and that's why I wear it. I don't really necessarily support San Francisco Giants, but, you know, they're pretty cool. I'm not really American, so baseball isn't really a huge thing over here. But, yeah, no, I just wear the hat for the most part to make editing a bit easier, because I use a green screen when I make those videos. When I try to key out my hair, it doesn't really work too well because my lighting is pretty trash. So if I have a hat on, it just keeps all the lines solid and it makes it look a little bit cleaner. And
oh, that's actually super smart.
yeah, I mean, it was kind of a double-edged sword because I did also wear the hat because I just couldn't be bothered styling my hair for a video.
Yeah.
I had like the man bun for like years, and then I cut it recently so it was shorter. And then even more recently, for the next video that I'll be posting on that channel, I basically shaved all my hair off. So right now I've got a buzz cut.
Dude's
because
buzzed.
of that video. Yeah. But no, it was for a 6-second skit. So I shaved all my hair off for that.
Commitment.
Yeah. Follow me on Twitter for those updates.
The dude's committed to his craft.
Could have gotten a like bald cap or something.
No. That's not how I roll, boy.
He's made it clear.
Nah, but like I have a Twitter that I just post like behind the scenes stuff as well. So it keeps people at least interested between my very long upload schedules. Seems to be working all right.
Last guest question, single hand claps. What is your favorite Ruppy video?
It's so hard to pick a video. For the longest time, I was so unhappy with my content because it just did not feel right. And for the most recent videos, I feel like I've really hit a stride with the type of content that I want to make on that channel. If I had to pick my favorite video, it'd probably have to be my most popular video on the channel at the moment. and that is I fixed unsatisfying videos, where I basically edited those videos which were like deliberately unsatisfying to annoy people, and I changed it so that they actually did what they were trying to say. It just came out so well, and the music that I used really worked with it, and it kind of just integrated into a really nice video. And then randomly, I got a huge spike in views on that video. I think it gained like 2,000 in one day, and then it became my most popular video almost immediately. So I don't know what happened with it. I guess people like it. But then also my most recent videos I'm really happy with, like my world records out of context video is awesome. I sound like I'm just loving myself too much right now.
No, go ahead.
It's great to love yourself.
Yeah, self-love. It's all about that. Fixing Reddit one meme at a time is also okay. I would say I don't know the way where I dress up as Uganda Knuckles, but I think we can all forget that. But yeah, no, I like him. And the fixed YouTubers' Instagram posts, that was cool as well. I like them all. There you go, that's my answer. All of them. Except for my old ones.
What about your GHZD blackface?
Oh, that is such an old video. I deleted that actually. I thought at the time it was going to be such a awesome video, but it was just a mistake. I just do want to go on the record and say it was a mistake to post that video now that I think about it, but can't really change what's in the past. But yeah.
All right, special thanks to our patrons. We have Klingaris, Vincent, Sharzikin, Dobby, Adam Shogun, MG Oryx, Shax Asno, Refical, Tom Food, 3Cube, and The Mothership.
Thank you so much for the donations. You keep this podcast going.
Alrighty.
There we go. What you said.
Just by the way, after the last line, that's when you say goodbye. People always hesitate to jump in and say goodbye. You can say goodbye. It's good.
Bye.
All right.
See ya.
This show.
Oh, wait.
This show has been written, This show has been written, produced, and edited by Sam, Erica Starr, and the wonderful staff behind Deca Debrief, voiced by Sam and Refkel. We have an email, decadebrief@gmail.com, if you have any inquiries or potential sponsorships or anything that you would like to ask us about, send in an email. We want to give song props to DJ Quad. He is both our intro and outro song. And a shout out to Good Myth Morn, responsible for literally every single cool thing that you see on this podcast. This has been Deca Debrief, and you can consider yourself debriefed. See you next time.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.